Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is not letting Ted Cruz get away with his involvement in the Capitol riots. So now she has called for congressional hearings on new trade restrictions meant to protect Wall Street firms from the effects of the dirty pores. Yes, those dirty pores over in Reddit have muscled in on their grift. I mean, they're completely legitimate capitalistic enterprise of short sales that has, of course, been imposed by the Robinhood app, as well as TradeStation, Interactive Brokers, Merrill, Schwab, First Trade, Stash, TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Fidelity, and WS Bull, or Webull, that's what it is. Weird. It's almost as if these companies, these trading corporations, are acting like corporations. Who would have known? Ooh, weird. All right, so now, anyway, I didn't see that one coming. Did you see that coming? Weird. Could you imagine? So now this group of Redditors is taking on the greed of Wall Street, and I think it's awesome. They were doing short sales in order to make money because, let's be honest, GameStop was not doing so well, especially during the pandemic, like a lot of companies, like a lot of restaurants, the hospitalities, the movie theaters, etc. They were shorting the stock, and the bet was to bet on bankruptcy, basically the end result, so that these companies could get, picked apart by Bain Capital and other places. So these Redditors decided to stick it to these Wall Street firms, to these big hedge funds that literally just make money by moving money around on a spreadsheet. And then that's really it. That's all they do. They don't actually do anything for the economy. It's almost like an office space where it's like, what do you actually do here? What do you mean? What do I do? I move money from here to here. I open up the spreadsheet and I go money, and I put money here, and then I make money. Okay, but what do you actually do? Oh, right, nothing. It's a casino. Basically, it's gambling, and it's gambling for rich people who, would rather do it at a much more classier establishment than the casino with the dirty pores using their social security checks. I actually want big stakes. Yes, great stakes. All right, anyway. So now, until these wonderful Reddit shit posters got involved and messed up their little game and rallied stock until, of course, they were eventually shut down by these other trading companies. Now, wait, I thought you guys believed in a free market. There's no free market here. It's a controlled market by people who have a vested interest in keeping the status quo. And that's what the Redditors are trying to break up. So now Senator Ted Cruz, interestingly enough, tried to jump on this bandwagon of anti-Wall Street sentiment, which is always funny because his wife actually works for Goldman Sachs, I believe, or was someone who was high up in Goldman Sachs. So he's not exactly somebody who is really sympathetic to the working class and against Wall Street, but yet he jumped into this and he basically tried to hop the bandwagon where AOC decided, no, you don't get on this bandwagon. I'm going to push you off. Here's what she said on Twitter. Quote, I am happy to work with the Republicans on this issue where there is common ground. And of course, that's regulating Wall Street and making sure that these companies don't stop legitimate trades, which is what they're doing to these small traders, right? But she added, you almost had me murdered 3 weeks ago, so you can sit this one out. Happy to work with almost any other GOP that isn't trying to get me killed. In the meantime, if you want to help, you can resign. Damn. That's good. That is so good. I don't even have a soundboard clip for this. It's just good. So good. Now, it really is amazing to me how a lot of these Republicans are now chanting about unity. Oh, unity. We should unify as a country. And unfortunately, there are Democrats that are buying into it. Joe Biden, for example. Not even a month after they tried to violently steal an election. Are you kidding me? Y'all just kind of forgot about that? I mean, like the whole invading of the Capitol building, the voting against the certification, the trying to keep an illegitimate president in power, That whole thing. I mean, you just like, I mean, apparently they're just like, hey, you know what? We tried insurrection, it didn't work. So peace. I mean, here we tried to violently take over the country and get you killed, but you know what? We feel. I mean, we don't even feel bad about that, but let it go. I mean, that was only a couple of weeks ago. I mean, come on, can we all just get along? I mean, come on, right? Really? It's like somebody punching you in the face and then trying to help you up. No, I'm going to pass. I'm going to get up on my own, and I'm going to whoop your ass. I mean, in fact, here's what she said. She continued by saying, quote, "You haven't even apologized for the serious physical and mental harm you contributed to from Capitol Police and custodial workers to your own fellow members of Congress." Now, remember, those same custodial workers and Capitol Police officers, the Capitol Police officer died, and another one committed suicide. So, I mean, come on. You don't care about those people? No, only your white supremacist friends? In the meantime, she said, "You can get off my timeline and stop clout chasing. Thanks. Happy to work with other GOP on this." And look, understand that, like, that's what Ted Cruz is doing. He is clout chasing. He is trying to, and this is my read of the situation. Ted Cruz is a worm. Okay, I know, no offense to worms, right? But he's just like the lowest of the low kind of pond scum. And I know, insulting to pond scum. God dang it, I can't find something that Ted Cruz is good, you know, for comparison here, because he's that freaking low. But the thing is, the overall point that I'm trying to get to is that Ted Cruz is trying to do this. He's shameless enough to try to brand himself as I'm anti-establishment. I'm anti-establishment. I'm for the working man and woman. That's what I am. Yeah, look at me. I'm Ted Cruz. I grew a beard. And I kind of look like Wish discount Wolverine. But instead of bone claws, I don't know. I have nothing useful. I just go and clout chase people to try to fund my presidential bid. And that's basically all it is. I mean, look, he wants to become president. He tried to run in 2016, and he got Donkey Konged by Donald Trump. And so he's still going to try again this time, but he's going to try to go the Donald Trump route. Oh, I'm anti-establishment. I'm against the bankers. I'm against all that stuff, even though I made a lot of money. My family made a lot of money in the banks. And basically my entire, career is based on giving rich people more money. Please vote for me. I'm on your side. No, you're not. You're on no side but your own. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.